Yeah, that's my
Did
standby.
you see the Did you see the allegations against Tyler Perry?
No, what they say about him?
You ain't see the allegations about Tyler Perry?
No, where was it at?
Oh my god. It's everywhere. He got these text messages with the white guy from Ruthless, and oh my god, it's intense. So you already know what it is. Is Tyler Perry straight or is Tyler Perry gay?
I thought he was straight. At
You
one
did.
time I
Now
thought
be
he was
honest.
gay,
Be
but then I
honest.
thought he was straight.
Say it again.
In the beginning, I thought he was gay, but then I thought he was straight. When he got married,
And but let me tell you something. Right now, he's back on the gay side because
yeah.
there are some pictures, photographs, and not really photographs. Let me not say that, but there are pictures of him right now out and about on a yacht with a gentleman. And then there were speculations with the actor named Christian Keys that he did a show that basically said BT blackballed him. He never called out Tyler Perry, but he alluded to being treated as if he had to do a sexual act with a male who was worth a lot of money. And he was basically saying all these hints as if it was Tyler Perry. Well, now Tyler Perry's actually gotten sued by a white man who was on the show Ruthless, who he met and took under his wing. Why I do not know, but the text messages are a little crude, and there was a situation like the text messages are crude in the sense where he's like saying he's like talking graphic. He's saying stuff you don't say to your friends. Like he's talking
Uh,
graphic and he spent the night over his house. Spent the night over
uh,
his house and he's saying that Tyler Perry touched him.
oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yep.
Mm.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm not surprised with that.
You're not
I
surprised
was
with that?
surprised when he got married, really.
You were surprised when he got married?
Yeah, I was surprised when he got married.
Yeah.
'Cause I always thought,
Cause
that
he
he was like that.
To be honest, I thought he wasn't like that in the very, very beginning because I was younger too, and but when the older I got, I think when I seen him act out of Medea, that's when I really was like, oh no, he's gay. Because when he was Medea, I'm like, sometimes guys can do that. They're actors,
Yeah,
they're playing
yeah,
around. But
yeah.
when I seen him act as himself, when he was in
As
roles, just
himself,
regular
yeah.
roles, I was like, oh, he's Sweet Pete. He got the gleam in his eye and everything, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I think that was the biggest thing. Like he acted as if he was a straight man. He never alluded, and it feels like it's kind of like it's kind of like Queen
He never
Latifah did.
owned it.
He tried to
He
like Queen
never owned
Latifah
it.
did, even though Queen Latifah's owned it now. Her wife Ebony, you see them out like, but for many
Yeah, but
years, Queen
she
Latifah we
for
knew,
a
but
long time she did it, but she did do it.
yeah, so Tyler Perry never did it, and he still never is doing it. But I don't think I think he has so much money and he's done so much. And he has a studio like he proclaimed on BT Awards. I don't think he'll ever come out and say I'm. I don't think he has to. I don't think he'll ever come out and be like, "Oh, I'm a bisexual man." There's no need
No,
for
I
it,
don't,
So
but I don't think
I
he
don't
has
think
to.
he'll
Because I
ever.
mean,
But I
I
think it
don't.
shows, and now these allegations, I think, put everything to definitely rest. I think if you didn't
Where
know,
he have all these allegations?
all over. They're on social media. They're on TV. They're all over the place. Well, I wouldn't say on TV. They're not on TV,
Yeah,
but
when I
they're
got a
on
TV,
YouTube. I
I'm trying
watch
to figure
YouTube.
out what
See,
station.
you're not watching. You're watching movies, and you're. What's the last Tyler Perry movie you watched?
I don't know, but I watched them
I know. I have a special love for Tyler Perry because I showed
because
him.
they got some those television ones he's on. I
I
watched
showed
that.
him to my class in seventh grade, and they were so mad, and they did not like it. It was a play, and Amanda showed it to me because she had to rehearse. Her music coach gave her this
Uh,
tape and wanted to
uh,
hear this song and play it back, run it back for practice. And it was that play, and it was a Diary of a Mad Black Woman, the play,
uh,
and I put the play on for the kids, and they was like, "Oh, he's in a dress. This is not funny." And I told the kids they didn't know what they was talking about. That it was so funny. I just was laughing so bad. I remember nobody was laughing. It was like, "You crazy, Ebony." Like I'm laughing because you laughing, but this shit ain't funny. But I told him, I said it is funny, and you see, and like I said, I got you on it, and my sister, and everybody. And we went to the plays, and it catch a fire. That's what things do. They catch a fire,
uh,
and it happens just like that. Voila. But I do think he's gonna get out of this. I don't think he's gonna pay the guy. The guy suing him for like $237 million. I mean, something crazy,
Oh my goodness. Well, what
something
was
crazy.
it? Where was it that you saw this at?
I saw the text messages. I mean, I don't know if they're real text messages, but the same text messages have been on a lot of social media platforms. The Shade Room, they've been on YouTube. YouTube influencers have highlighted this, and on
Oh, the
radio
shade
stations,
room.
The Breakfast Club for sure.
Okay, let me go to the
Definitely.
Breakfast Club and
You
I'll
like the
listen
breakfast?
to
Who's
it.
on the Breakfast Club, Mom? Who's on the Breakfast Club?
I can't remember, but it was somebody I like.
Yeah, the Charlemagne the God.
Yeah,
You
he
like
was on the
Charlemagne the
Breakfast.
God?
Yeah, I like Charlemagne.
You like Charlemagne? You know who
Yeah,
brought
from when he
Charlemagne
was
out,
with
right?
Wendy.
You know,
When he
yeah,
was with
with Wendy.
Wendy.
Yeah, Wendy brought
Yeah,
Charlemagne out. Yes, she
yeah, yeah,
did. Well, he from I think North Carolina, South Carolina, that type of
yeah.
venue on radio. But yeah, well, I definitely think he's going to not have to pay that much money. I hope he doesn't settle though, because that's a bad look. I think he has enough money to just fight this out in court. Because if he settles, guess what's gonna come again? What's gonna come again, Mom? If he settles, another
What's that? What?
lawsuit, another lawsuit.
Oh,
That's how it
oh,
happens.
oh.
Because guess who's
So
getting
what
sued right now?
exactly? What are they saying he did?
He's saying that he uses influence and power to basically coerce him into a uncomfortable sexual experience.
Oh, him personally.
This white guy, Prim personally, he said that
Oh, so he's basically saying that he's forcing him to be with him
yes, and
for
he
some.
had his power, and he took the
Yeah,
relationship as a friend and then manipulated it to something else. But because he was so powerful and his career
yeah.
was in his hands, he felt
He could
obligated
have
to
said no.
oblige him to have conversations with him, and that's what he's getting sued for. And guess who else is getting sued? Cassie's getting sued because she thought she was gonna get all that money from Diddy and then admit openly in court that she was actually partaking in the freak offs and was conducting this, and she was doing the
Uh,
same thing essentially as Diddy was doing. So guess who's getting sued now? Cassie Ventura. So she gonna have to come up off of some of that bread. You thought it was all
wow.
good. I mean, like I said, she was definitely a victim. That's 100%. She was a victim.
Yeah,
However, that
she
doesn't
didn't
mean
have to
that she
be.
didn't victimize. A lot of victims, shit, Diddy was a
Yeah, turn
victim. The way
around and
his
get some
mama
eyes.
act, it looked like his mama swallowed him whole as a toddler. Okay, so Diddy was a victim as well. At least that's what it looks like to me. But his mom looks very salacious, very disgusting. I've seen a
I
lot of
didn't see
videos
his
where they look
mom.
inappropriate.
I didn't see his mom.
His mom's from Mount Vernon, and Mount Vernon is a little trashy.
I wish I could see her.
You can see her right on your phone. Go to Google and type in Diddy's mom. Go to YouTube and look at videos of Diddy and his mom. It looks
Okay.
inappropriate. It just screams that Diddy's been a victim for a long time. And we already know how Clyde Davis gets down and dirty. I think this is a practice that's been going on. And Diddy, like I said on my radio show, has done a lot of horrible things. And I think the way that he handled the way P Diddy Puff Daddy handled Biggie Smalls was very crude. It was very sexual, and like you just have to be careful when you are around those energies because a lot of people. Terrence Howard already outed P Diddy. P Diddy likes to play, and you got to tell him no. Just like Cat Williams said. Did you see Cat
Uh-huh.
Williams' interview that went viral?
Uh-huh.
Did you see that interview that went viral?
Uh-uh.
You ain't see the
Uh-uh.
Cat Williams interview?
No.
You got to get on YouTube. You know who Cat Williams is?
Yeah.
Who is
Yeah,
he?
he's skinny a little skinny
A little
comedian.
skinny comedian.
Yeah.
He's a little skinny comedian. I
Yeah.
love you, Mom, though. But I'm about to go check on Zora to make sure she's eating and Tashima's eating. And I know I got to make sure you're eating. I love you so much, Mom. But I got to go. And I'll definitely see you tomorrow. I'll figure it out.
Okay, what you gonna see if I'm eating what?
What you want to eat?
Some barbecue chicken wings.
I got you. Barbecue chicken wings. I
Yeah,
know.
that would be something good.
Yep. Yep, I can get you that from Gatanos.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I love you, mommy.
I love you too.
All right, see
I
you
love
soon.
you too.
I love you so much. Bye-bye.
So I guess I won't see you until maybe tomorrow.
Tomorrow, I gotta get the car fixed. I gotta get that catalytic converter. I would steal it, but you know the universe, that's too deep, to steal a catalytic
Yeah,
converter. If you doing stuff, if you sliding through some shit at the Walmart line, people, I'm not mad at you. I've done it too. But stealing catalytic converters, that's not good juju. You can't do no shit like that.
yeah,
Because
that's
if
too
Ernie
big.
was around, though, because he used to do shit like that. He used to put back on your electricity and shit.
If
Crackheads, man,
Ernie
because
was,
these new age drug people is not right. But crackheads used to do everything.
if Ernie was around, yeah, he would. He
Yeah,
damn sure would.
get that catalytic. But no, we getting it the legal way, and it's in there. It's in there like swimwear. Yeah,
Ah, I haven't talked to him lately.
you
You
got to
didn't
check
see
on him.
him because he been here a
He
couple of
doing good
times.
now. He done, what's up with Uncle? He okay?
Yeah, he's okay. He's all right.
All right, all right, all right, Mom. Well, you will see me tomorrow.
Okay,
Love you.
I'll do that. I'll talk to you later. Then love you.
Bye.